So there's our oil pump. It's all cleaned out as best as I can. We've got bolt here and 2 down this side. We've got a 10mm, a 1/4 drive with a bit of an extension. Just going to nip them up. One. 2. Oof. 3. Now we'll get that baffle plate and that cover that goes over here, pop that back on, get some silicone applied to the sump and to the bottom of this block, get it bolted back up. Right, baffle plate's on, these 2 10mm there nipped up, that one there nipped up, same 1/4 drive as before, and we've just got this cover to clip on, and I think it just sits on like that. There we go. Let's get silicone in. So I've got my silicone. Oh, right there. I'm going to apply a thin bead to the sump. And same again on the bottom of the engine. Just because it's not straightforward, pop it into place, there's a bit of wrestling and wiggling to do. So chances are some of the silicone is going to get wiped off. So if we put some on the bottom of the engine as well, then in theory it should all have a nice coating of silicone around it. This is awkward to do with one hand. I think that must be my catchphrase now. Right, bear with me. Right, so that's that. I'm just gonna take my finger and just spread it evenly over this surface. Right, that's that. Just do the same on the bottom of the engine. Right, so up there, it's been siliconed as well. Now we need to wrestle the sump into position. Hopefully, it goes a bit easier than that, how it came out. Just got a handful of bolts at the ready as well. Right. I'm going to scrape a load of silicone off now, I can see it. Where are we? How? What if I take that rubber off there? Oh, that might give us a bit more. Come on. Right. That'll do. She's up and in. Don't know how much of that you actually saw. Ball ache. So I'm just going to spare some bolts around this as evenly as I can. Right, we're just underneath. I've got this bracket back on. Just going to nip these 13s up. And then this aircon pump, locate that if we can. So, there's a dowel, so bolt through here. Oh, that's a 10 I've brought. That one. Pump bolted on. Next thing, get some oil in it. Do the filter. Put this downpipe back on. Well, I've got some of this. Obviously, because the state of this engine isn't going to be good, and this is just going to take up a little bit of the wear that's obviously been caused. Hopefully reduce a bit of the noise, or it might not do anything, but we'll see. It's thick as fuck, this stuff. Let's just stand that there. Got two of these to be number 2. And then the oil is this 520 stuff. So I've got a litre here, and I had 3 litres left over from something else that I've been doing. So I'll start with this 3 out of here. Let's put the cap on for now. Right, downpipe. Somewhere like that. this O2 sensor back in. Down there somewhere, I think it were. Don't know if you can see. Where are we at? There. If I can do it one-handed, everything's one-handed, isn't it? I'm gonna have to do it. Oil filter. There, look. New one. Somewhere up there. Aye. Oil levels sweet. Got this belt to put back on. And then ready for a fucking turn. We've got all bolted on that needs to be bolted on to get it started. I've got a heat shield down at my feet that I haven't put on yet. And there's a bit of trim around the auxiliary belt that's not bolted up. I've had to put a boost pack on because it's been sat here that long. The battery's flat again. And I've just unplugged the 3 ignition coils so that I can crank it over a few times, get a bit of oil circulating before we go for the real thing. So I'll just wipe window down, ignition on first. We'll have a listen. Right, just switch the camera around. So we'll plug these back in. Let's try again. So, clutch. If we try and remember what it sounded like beforehand. Oh, well. So the oil pressure light's out. And it doesn't sound that horrendous either. Even with the tickle of the throttle. Sweet. We buy any car, you are very welcome.
Like, share, subscribe. The Car Lovers channel.